The Chastise Experience. I'm your host with the most Chaz. You know what time it is. You've seen the title. You've seen the thumbnail. Let me hit you with the intro, and I'll see you on the other side. Yeah.
You are now tuned into a Chastise Experience.
Yeah. Come on, man. DJ. Yeah, DJ landed. You dig. Ooh.
You are the Apex champions.
Oh, damn. That intro gets more and more fire as the more time goes on. So, let me move my big head out the way. You did. All right, y'all. Welcome back. MADEIN. Okay, this is an absolute new challenger. Yeah. Slap that subscribe. How hard was that? You can do it too. Slap that like. Hit the follow. All that good stuff. You dig? All right. So, MADEIN. They just dropped Super Obvious. Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? All right, so I'm super excited for this. I do not know what to expect. Okay, it just came across my feed, and so I'm excited for some new visuals. I'm excited for some new audio, and just be able to interject with a couple of talking points. If you're unfamiliar with how we get down, we do utilize the soundboard. DJ, you did, always ready, and yeah, and we like to commentate and interject as we see fit. We chastise, meaning to improve through conversation. So if you're unfamiliar, please get familiar, okay? And if you don't know what to do, please sit at the back and allow the members of subscribers to show you the vibe. You dig? All right, so in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and roll out the red carpet. If you're new here, go get your snacks. Sit at the back if you don't know what to do. DJ, hit me. Yeah. Now I need the long intro, DJ. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
And now we're pleased to bring you
wow.
a feature presentation.
Yeah. Screenshot that. Get back to me. Okay, let's go. MADEIN. Let me go down here. Subscribe again. Hit the like, boy. My recommended feed is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I would scroll down and show y'all, but I ain't trying to get in trouble. All right, let's go up. I'm gonna open up a new tab right here. Got something else I'm looking at later. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. Nah, man, I'm gonna need all mine. There we go. Ooh. Captions on, obviously. Damn. Okay, before we get too far, okay, let's talk about the visuals. Okay, very bold, high contrast colors, somewhat playful, a little bit comic book energy. Would you say just a little bit of comic book energy? The audio, it's a bit punchy, a little bit upbeat in terms of the instrumentation, a little bit mischievous, especially aligned with, talking about the despair that she's in and not being able to see that smile again. And, it was a little bit on edge. I'm not going to lie to you when she's walking alongside of the highway. That is a bit alarming. I ain't going to lie to you. Okay. So let's just read a little bit of the transcript here. For the people who are new here, this is how we get down. So please fall back. All right. Without realizing, tears run down my face. No matter my attempts to conceal, I'll be despaired. As my heart's been hollowed out, I'll be tormented night after night. And this is while she was walking along the highway late at night, looking like a streetwalker. No matter what I do, your smile past me, leaving me behind. This nightmare will be irreversible, shattered to pieces again. On nights when my heart grows cold. Damn, boy, you talk about heart broken. Oh my goodness. Sucks to be her. All right, let's go back up. Okay, so overall, I'm just trying to see how we can find some synergy between the visuals and the audio. A lot of K-pop, at least in my experience, is there's lore. My goodness, some of y'all just absolutely write the jokes themselves. Some of y'all just some of you guys just write the narrative yourself, bro. Not everything is to be understood the first go round, but anyways, I'm hoping that there is some sort of synergy, like I said, between what it is that we are seeing and what it is that we're hearing. Okay, so let's hope that this lightens up a little bit. And DJ, I'm gonna need a little bit more energy. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Hey, man. Okay. Okay. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. All right. So we've officially, you know, crossed that threshold with the catchiness of the hook. It's a little bit repetitive. It does fit the super obvious theme, if you must. The production is definitely a little bit of pop, hip hop. It's got some quirky sounds. Definitely something that, you know, in my opinion, I would hear either in the intro of like an anime. Just saying, you know, something that you would hear in the background of your local arcade for sure, for sure. If you've been to any of the like cafes in town, at least where it is that I live, they play this type of music in the background all the time. Okay, I'm not sure if they're trying to go for a comedic expression or exaggeration in terms of what it is that's going on in this music video, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna continue to see what MADEIN has to offer in their performance style. It's very charismatic. You know, what's funny is that, like, when you watch this, if you've ever seen a larger group, a exponentially larger group by the name of Baby Monster, this looks very reminiscent of their set, other than missing the psycho backdrop in the background. But so far, you know, just assessing what it is that we're hearing, the audio's cool, visuals cool. Yeah, it's I like the props, you know, not really over the top scenarios, I would say. But so far it's good. So far it's good. So let's give them some love. Let's give them some love. Yeah. All right, let's go. I like this outfit. Let's go. Wow. I just have to say, hear me out. I have to say, okay, this is definitely a little bit over the top in my opinion. Okay, as I said earlier, this is definitely like punchy, so to speak. It's definitely a lot going on in terms of what it is that we're seeing. A lot of panning, a lot of zooms, a lot of sudden angle changes. I mean, it's amplifying. I'm not sure if this is satire in terms of what it is that we're assessing, but it's a little bit over the top. Shout out to the CGI and editing department. They're definitely getting their money's worth. The people this group is definitely getting their money's worth for all of the effects that we've seen thus far. And so overall, it's good. It's good. We only have about another minute of this to go, so I'm hoping that there might be one more shift, maybe in terms of a bridge or something that just kind of mellows out a little bit of this music video's tone. It is chaotic. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is a little bit high energy, and I'm hoping that they can just, you know, fade off into the distance, fade into the black. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let it ride. Let's go. Let me let them land. Yeah, there we go. Got a little bit of a change. Oh. Man, what's up with these high notes, bro? Come on, man. Man, what's up with that, bro? That was a crazy... Nah, that was kind of a crazy transition to just go from that chorus into these little whiny, super whiny, vocals. Again, I can't tell if this is satire. It's okay. I like the creative. Yeah, I like the creativity visually. It's very playful. But I mean, you're taking love a little bit too serious. If I must be honest myself, am I being a little bit too harsh? I mean, I think ladies, you might need to chill. And shout out to all the extras in the background dancing. Where'd they come from? Are their hearts also broke? I mean, because this is not super obvious to me. But let's just read a little bit more of the lyrics. Okay, let's just go back. Let's just to see what it is that we might have missed. Okay. So when my heart grows cold, it'll feel even worse. While the spreading tears turn to your color, leaving my world in ruins, mark the period at the end. I can feel it just beyond my reach. I've already seen this video. Though I tried to revise the ending, time passes, and in the end, it'll be a sad ending. Everyone expects, unbeknownst to me, and this is the part when they finally got to the bridge. Our story continues on, and even if you leave on this night, I'm a distant stranger. And this is when all the girls started absolutely crying. I was a little bit like, what is going on here, bro? Straight up. Nah, let's get them a tissue. What's happening? What do I do? Why do you say we should end it? Why do you insist? Back to the back. What? Back to the day. Okay. Back to the day we met. Okay. It must be a dream. I'll forget it ever happened. Tear spreads and some. Okay. All right, bro. Can I please get a boo to the translations, please? I'll take some boos too, man. I'm gonna be honest. This is not translating the way that it's sounding. But anyways, let's get back to it just a little bit more. We'll put a little bit more. That was a little bit insane. I ain't gonna lie. I was struggling to get through that. Let's go. Oh, I see how they did. Back to the. Okay. This part. Wow, let's give them some absolute love. Wow, let's get this ad off the screen. Okay, we getting played. YouTube playing around. YouTube is messing around. All right, here we go. ISO on me up top, LeBron style. Wow. So that wasn't too bad, man. That was not too bad. That was pretty good. Like I said, it was definitely a little bit punchy. Definitely. High energy. I'm gonna be honest, the girls were a little bit exaggerative. You know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, like, everybody dropping a tear over this distant relationship. My goodness. But I will say, I was impressed with the storytelling. The lyrics were a little bit hard to read unless you're like remembering the actual tempo, because the back to the boy, I was absolutely struggling through that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, this was cool. Very high contrast, very playful. Like I said, almost comic book esque energy. But overall, this was a nice introduction to a new group, and I must say, I did enjoy this.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Yeah. Cool. So if you want to support merch, okay, screenshot this, link in the description, all that good stuff. Also, you want to support directly, look, Screenshot this. Get back to me however you can. Cash App, Venmo on the screen. Super chat. Become a member today on YouTube. Okay, you can help out however it is you see fit. I appreciate everybody who makes it to the end of these. I really do. And if you have made it this far and you have not slapped the like button, bro, what? Come on, man. Slap the like one time. Am I right? Come on, man. Subscribe. Hit the follow. Come on, man. What y'all doing, man? Anywho, I'm Chaz. Maiden, you have just been chastised. I appreciate y'all. Peace.